I want to give you a few tips today if you're going to be using a new seat pan and replacing your old steel one with a plastic one. There's a couple of things you should keep in mind, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about it. The seat pan you may be buying probably looks very, very similar to this. You're going to have to take some measurements off of your old seat pan to make sure it's going to line up on your bike correctly. The first thing you're going to want to do is make sure you cut your front mount out of your old steel pan. Cut it out very cleanly. You're going to want to then measure where it was and put it in to the front of your seat. Once you get your old seat bracket off, you're going to want to mount it up at the front of your new seat pan, which will look similar to this. If you notice here, I've used the screws. Now, here's the tricky part, something you got to keep in mind. When you're doing this, you do not want to put regular nuts on the other side. You want to use something like this or something like this. The one on the right is a Fuji nut. The one on the left, of course, is a nylock nut. These will make sure that those nuts will not come loose on the other side of your seat pan. If they come loose, you're never going to be able to tighten them. You don't want them to come loose. Make sure you put them on with a Fuji lock nut or a nylock nut. Now that you've got your seat mount bracket on the front of your pan, you'll know exactly where to put it on the bike. You need that to ensure the alignment of the seat pan. Now, for the back of the mount, you want to make sure you have your two mounts removed from your original steel base, and you're going to want to bolt them on exactly where they go on the back of your frame, like I've done here. Now with your seat pan in place, you can go under the pan and you can see where the mounts are, and you can mark those holes accordingly. If you can't get to the one that's closer to the front of the bike, just mark the one at the back like you see it here. Then take a measurement off the bracket and drill your next hole for your other bolt in the front of your seat.